Hello, and welcome back to the channel. So here's more Yakuza 0 fun stuff. In the last episode, we kind of continued on with the equipment search stuff, trying to expand our weapons and gear collection to complete that completionist item. And so we're hunting right now for water god stones or whatever, so we can make like some cool sword or whatever. So there we go, 13. That's very good. Okay. Let's see. How many do we actually need, I guess? Let's check that now, because we just got a bunch. Alright, so we crafted all the one-handed swing weapons, now we're on to the knives section. Yeah, so we're trying to do this cool-looking thing here. But we need 12 more of that, water god stone. Alright, so let's send our... Alright. So we're gonna head outside and chill for a second. But yeah, so we're gonna see 12 more of that water god stone. And we can make the cool looking sword thing. And yeah, just keep chugging along. If you ever, once you get like one that's like, we're just looking for like a specific item or something that's like a longer search, we're gonna head back to Club Sunshine and buy all the accessories for our Platinum Hostess. That's like I think the last set of completion point related stuff for the business section. Is I think it's really just, yeah, like, so we have a bunch of these and like each of them have 3, so that's like the 15 we need to finish that. So you know, we're chugging along pretty well here. So the last section I think really like has spent a lot of time on, besides the weapons searching stuff here, for like 2 like completion point things in the battle section. Excuse me, is the mini games. There's a lot of mini games we haven't really made a lot of progress on, but we will get there eventually, and we shall, I guess, kind of see how it goes. But no, if it was a million, only the million. Cause I like the million one can get us like some like the rare weapons stuff maybe by by chance. So let's like hold on to it for now. But yeah, we have our 2 cool amulets equipped. These bad boys here that both like increase our chances of finding stuff. Which this one looks really cool. It has like a person on it, which I'm guessing it's supposed to be I'm gonna probably butcher. It's like Wushish, like Benkei from FGO. Is that who it's like the Benkei it's referencing is? Because if it is, that's pretty cool. So obviously, I think that's supposed to be like a famous like monk, or like he's supposed to be like a monk. I'm pretty sure. I haven't read up on his history yet, so I haven't actually. I guess that's a fun thing to talk about. Because I have been. Because obviously, like the reason I started the YouTube channel and whatnot was to, well, for one, it was like to like document like me playing games, so I could have this like footage just to be like, oh, look at me, I did this like really cool thing in the game. Like getting like 100% in Yakuza 0. Like I have like the video footage of me doing it for posterity and show like my friends and stuff. So let's save over here, and then let's go back and check. But yeah, so also because I wanted to start like a new FGO account to kind of go through the story again and kind of tie it all like that into my video game playing, all this other stuff. And kind of alongside that, I have been doing a lot of, since I started the channel, doing a lot of reading of oh. So close. Okay. I think we need like 10 more or 12 more. So, alright. Let's see how many do we need now. 2 plus 5. Yeah, 7 more. Okay. And so let's go back out on the search to the Indio village, and then this guy at the end. Yeah, so I've been doing a lot of reading of like biographies and like other like novels and stuff about like the historical figures like behind a lot of the FGO characters, and then also some like obviously for like Vlad the Third, I instead of reading like a Vlad the Third biography, I think I read Dracula instead, obviously because he's kind of the popular historical like inspiration, quote unquote, for Dracula. So I read that. I read actually like the story of like this is like a vampire story called Carmilla, which it was like included in the same like book because it was like these cool like they have them like at Barnes and Noble and stuff. It's like these like cool like nice like I think it might be leather bound like books that have like cool like nice art on the front and stuff. Like and usually it's like like sometimes they're just like a single thing. Like I think there's one that's like just like Grey's Anatomy, like the anatomy book, and then like I have ones like all the Sherlock Holmes stories, and then this one was like Dracula and like a bunch of other like some like gothic tales. So that one I had Dracula in it, which was a really good read. I would say I would really recommend like everyone. If you haven't read Dracula before, go read it. Excellent book. The way like the story is told, I think, is very like a very cool way of like storytelling as well. But one of the other gothic tales is like the story of like this other vampire story called Carmilla, which was like another was a very interesting read as well. But I also read a like an actual biography about Elizabeth Bathory, which was a very fascinating read, I would say. Where it kind of like is like a very interesting like look into it in the sense of like very clearly there was a lot of like bad stuff going on like at her castle. Like there were like in terms of like there were like noble women and stuff, like young girls getting murdered. But it's like the numbers like that like get reported as like oh no, we didn't get what we need. Alright, we're just gonna have to do the yield soft reset. But it sounds very interesting. So like how much like was she actually involved? It seems like she was probably decently involved to a decent amount, but it's like how much was she actually involved in it? And like the whole kind of reasons why like she was doing it and stuff is very interesting. It seems like it was basically her like stress release, it seems like. And like so kind of that was like her like potential like mental illnesses and stuff that contributed to her like turning into like a mass murderer slash like what basically became like a vamp, like people thought of her as like a vampire basically. It's like the rumors and stuff that she was like bathing in the like the blood and all that stuff, which like wasn't really very substantiated to be honest, based on like the actual historical record. But oh my friggin', I think we're literally one short. We're literally one short. Of course we are. Alright, let's go out in the equipment search. Alright, the Inuit village. Let's scroll over here, and then there's one. Yeah, so really one short. But you know, hopefully if we get more than one from this next one, we'll have some extra ones for like potentially like another thing that'll need it. But yeah, so I'm reading that. Like the one I'm currently reading a very interesting one actually about. It's called actually the title of the book is called Darius and the Shadow of Alexander. So it's about Darius the Third, obviously, who was in he was in Septim, right? So that's how kind of like far behind I am relative to like what we've actually gotten up to in the story and stuff. Because like, but yeah, he's a very interesting figure in the sense that like. We actually really don't know like basically anything like about him at all, really. To be honest, like you obviously know that he was like the leader of the Achaemenid dynasty / empire that like was controlling like the Persia like at the time that was defeated by Alexander the Great during his like conquests and whatnot. But like besides that, really, we honestly don't know like that much like about him. It's like there weren't really like as far as like we can write the whole thing. That's very interesting. Like, it's one of the more interesting courses I took like in college, where like a couple of courses from the classics department about like ancient kind of stuff. So like it was one was about like gender and like Greek and Roman society, and there was one about like epics, and I forget what the third one was called. But they were all very interesting classes. And like the kind of like big thing that like a lot of it talked about was the whole kind of like the accident of survival kind of idea, where it's like what we actually know about like ancient Greece and Rome and all these other like ancient civilizations is only based upon in terms of like writings and stuff is like probably a very small portion of what was like actually like written and produced like during that that time period. Just like only so much of it. There we go. Alright, send the iron. Okay, send the iron hammer. Alright, so let's craft ourselves. Let's actually just go to pause. We have a bunch of junk apparently in our inventory. So let's go deposit all that in. And then, let's remember who is it? Deposit all that kind of stuff in and then craft ourselves the cool sword. I guess it's more technically like a knife because look at the knives section, I guess. I don't know. Okay, let's use the item box. Alright, so we don't need the Glock. And we don't need that. Alright. So let's go buy. I think we need to like use one of the other kind of knives slash swords to craft. So we'll buy one, and then we'll use the one we buy to craft this cool Dragon God sword thing. Alright, so because we need one legendary Shintogo, so let's buy one of those. So we'll buy you for 20 million yen. And then we'll craft one of these bad boys using the one we had. Which I guess we didn't use the one we bought, I used the one from our inventory. But that's fine. So let's quit. Thank you, Longhua. So that was very, very good. So now we have that weapon, then we can check our list in the game, and then cross-reference it against the list I have to figure out what's the next thing we need to find. But yeah, so Darius the Third, again, like as I was saying, like the accident and survival, like we basically have like zero, like basically zero, like Persian, the actual sources from like that were written contemporary, contemporary. Let's just use that. If I can't, I'm like fumbling here. But like that were like contemporary like Persian sources who Darius III that like actually talk about him like at all. So most like of the source that we have are potentially like contemporary-ish, like ancient, like Greek and Roman sources. Mostly Greek. Alexander the Great was like during the Greek era before the Romans really kind of became big, but let's see. So the Dragon God short sword. Oh, the next thing we don't really seem to have. Actually, it's called. So we just called the. Let's see. Can we buy that anywhere? Or is that like a? Oh, okay. So we have to find it. All right. So the next one is this then. All right. The sturdy knife. I think is what we're after. But so basically, you're like, so it's a lot of like ancient Greek sources and Roman sources really that we have. Like, talking about Darius III a lot. We have like some, like much later like source Middle Eastern sort like from the Sassanid period and other periods like that. Going forward to talk about Darius III, but again, they're like the separation period between the two is like a long time. Actually, let's just see something. Let's go to the craft section. So I'm guessing we don't have the recipe at all. It's like completely whatever. Yeah, okay, we don't. How is the stun gun in the knives section? I don't know how that like really makes any sense, but okay. So we need a sturdy knife. So we need 2 of these, because again, it's like I think the sturdy knife. Yeah. Alright, this place. Alright, next we need the sturdy knife. So let's see, hopefully we can get that. But yeah, that's a longer countdown time, so let's go back down to the club and buy accessories for the other girls. But yeah, so like, as I was saying, like very little, see again, like the Greek and Roman sources we have then are also then very biased against, because the whole thing is, it's like history, like so what we think of as history now is obviously like, it's supposed to be finding like the truth of like, they start like truth and historical accuracy and all that kind of stuff, but like history like then for like the ancient Greeks and Romans was not really quite the same thing. So a lot of it like was basically kind of like using like history, like examples, like teach lessons to like current rulers and stuff, like using past rulers and whatnot as like examples for like current rulers and whatnot. So then like a lot of it doesn't necessarily have to be like 100% the truth as we would define the truth today. Like, so you kind of run to the problem of it's like how much of like, so how they say like they like write speeches that like Darius allegedly said and stuff, and it's like the historical like veracity of like any of like his words that like he's allegedly spoke in these like ancient sources are like very suspect and stuff. But yeah, so we gotta go to the makeover section. So we did Yuki, so let's go you next. All right, here we go. Let's listen to this absolute bop and just start buying until we hit the see the level 3 thing come on. Alright, so we got 10, I think. That's 20. Oh my god, that's like a huge ass necklace. I can't sing, so there's no point in me really trying that. Alright, so that should be all 30 for Chica. So let's just back out and double check. Alright, we go to completion list. We go to business. Yep, so we got all 30 of hers. Alright, let's just check, I guess. Oh, 28 seconds. Alright, so let's go head back then. So it looks like we can probably do one girl at a time for each of the one of these longer searches. Alright, so let's head back. We actually face the right way. Yeah, so Darius, not very much information about him. It's very like interesting kind of think about. Like, that's also kind of makes it kind of fun in the sense that like we don't really know. So like I think the FGO interpretations, a lot of these historical figures are like based upon a lot of the time like kind of like very popular like ideas and stories and myths and legends about them. Like the whole like idea of like Mozart is very depressed and kind of sad, but actually like the Mozart biography I read like kind of made it seem like that's not very much the case at all. Like what he was like he seems to be like actually he was a very happy kind of guy, like very happy-go-lucky and bit of a weirdo to be honest. Which I kind of get that. I feel like the FGO impression kind of gets that. Like right about him, he's a bit of a weird, kind of lewd guy, which they kind of get right about him. But yeah, so actually this reading is fun. I quite enjoy it. Alright, let's see here though. So we need the sturdy knife. Either the recipe or the actual thing. We literally got nothing. Okay. Alright, let's solve the reset us. So that was one. Again, for these kind of things where we're like gunning for like weapons and stuff, I'm gonna go 5 at a time. And then like switch up our setup because we have like both amulets equipped, so we're gonna switch it from like both to 1, each 1, and then to 0, and to see if we can get it. That way, if not, we'll just like give up and search again. But let's see here. Boom! Alright, so we have the recipe for the sturdy knife. Alright, so let's see, can we actually... Instead of actually going, like, craft it right away, I think, because I think the next item we need is, like, in the same area. You have to search. There's the extremely sturdy knife. So let's see if we can't, like, search for the extremely sturdy knife and maybe get the sturdy knife by accident. Alright, so let's go to this place, a possible Moscow bar. Yeah, so, sturdy. Yeah, like this spot, okay. Alright, yeah, so the extremely sturdy knife is like higher up than the sturdy knife. But yeah, so let's go back down to the club. Correct speed is like 3 minutes or something, yeah, so... Let's go listen to that absolute bop and buy some more accessories. So... There we go. After the Dorias one, I actually don't know what I'm gonna read next, cause like I gotta go through my like the list and like my list of what I've read, and then like look at the like I have a spreadsheet. I love spreadsheets of like all the FGO like from like we've yeah I have a basically I have a spreadsheet with like all the FGO characters we've like kind of met in the journey so far. So keep track of like obviously our roster in terms of like skills and other kind of stuff, and then also like yeah just a whole bunch of other stuff with them. So like I keep kind of references to that with those I've read to see like who we're missing. Some of them there aren't really like very good like books because they're so like Charles Henry Stanton obviously like somewhat more minor historical figure. So like there aren't really any like good books like precisely about him per se. So alright, let's go to makeover. Alright, so we did you and you, so you're next. Alright, there we go. Now listen to the bop. That's a fugly ass hat, bro. That's 10. I think it's like we should hit when we hit like the ring section. We should hit 30. It looks like. What does it mean when it says active heart? Oh, it's like advanced heroine, I guess. Oh, it actually like tells you, okay, like what it actually goes with. We're supposed to use these like basically turn like 3 of their things into like the double circle and 1 I think is an X. Is like the best you can really get it, I think. There we go, so that should be 30. Alright. So I like the song that actually plays back there is like the same, it's like the instrumental of that like song that gets sung, which is an absolute banger. Oh, sorry, a banger, it's more of a pop, I guess. I don't know, whatever like the term you'd want to use for it. But yeah, so 28 seconds again. Or, I was trying to completion list. Oh god, I'm an idiot. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so mana is all done. So let us go and head back to the top of the map and go back to the Dragon and Tiger in a second and see if we can't get us a extremely sturdy knife and or a sturdy knife at the same time. Mostly just looking for the extremely sturdy knife. It's like, oh, if we happen to get a sturdy one, you know, cool. But if not, we don't. That's basically what we're kind of looking for. But let's see. Oh, there's the beep saying it's all done. So let's go save so we can soft reset. Guy's practicing his golf swing outside the pizza and spaghetti restaurant. I guess, you know, if you're gonna do it anywhere, you might as well do it there. Golf is a sport I just don't quite understand at all. But that's a whole other topic of conversation. But yeah, let's see here. Come on, extremely sturdy knife. Ba-boom. One done. Alright. So we have the recipes for both, and now we actually need to see what we need to craft them. So let's go to the craft section. And here we go. So new sturdy knife. Alright, we need a bunch of lead ingots, and then the item we need, I think, is like a different type of knife, which we're gonna have to like basically clear out our inventory of the slime guns, I think, to buy a bunch of the said knife, and then use them to make this bad boy, I think, is how this stuff works. Yeah. Okay, so we need lead ingot. Lead ingot, where are you at, though? Alright. Alright, so it says we should go to... Ah, I see the logic now, okay. Guess we're gonna do this, that's under a minute. But okay, the thing I'm saying is to, like, if you want the lead ingots, to take off the gear. So let's take off both of these. Alright. And then let's go back out to this thing so we can save and soft reset, but we needed some more lead ingots, and then we can, after that, we can just buy, a bunch of the other weapon we need to, activate the recipe for us. So actually, speaking of, let's store a bunch of these bad boys in here. Alright. Yeah, so we need lead ingots, and then we need to buy, I think, a weapon we already have access to, I think, to do it. But the good thing I like about this, though, is, yeah, it's a bit of a pain to actually like craft some of these weapons. Like once you craft it once, you just buy it every time after that, which I really like. Instead of having to like craft it over and over. Oh, who is it? Oh shit. Let's let him walk by. Alright, so then we can save now. Then actually check how many lead ingots we need, which I probably should have like actually paid attention to that amount, but as long as we get like one at least, we should be good. Alright.
Hi.
Nope. Alright. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure I took off the two things. We'll see. But XP lead ingots. None of that other nonsense he found. But it seems like we get a lot of whatever he finds, so hopefully, like, if we get lead ingots, we just get an absolute ton of them, so we can just craft this thing immediately. So let's go head over. Actually, we don't have either thing equipped yet. Okay.
Hi.
Nope. Alright.
はい。
Come on. I just want some lead ingots, man. Come on.
はい。
Come on.
はい。はい。
Oh my god. No, that's the wrong one. Oops. This one.
はい。
Alright, we got 4. You know what? That's better than none. Okay. I don't think it's anywhere near as many as we need, though. Alright, we only need 4 more. Alright.
りがとうございました。
That was annoying, but yeah, we just gotta ride it out and hope for the best. We only need 4 more though. Ah, fuck. Alright, we're just gonna have to get our ass kicked, I think. Here, take my money, bro. Actually, wait, do we have the thing equipped? Hold on, equipment. That. So that should illuminate like our amount we lose. Alright. Alright, that's annoying as fuck. Alright, so now we're gonna put all the other crap back in our inventory, I think, in a second. So when we can track him down again and frickin' destroy his ass. Alright, put that back in. Give me... Alright, so we got the lead ingot we need. Alright, so now it's alright, now that we have the lead ingots, let's just fucking go track down Mr. Shakedown and get our money back. Alright, we have a bunch of things equipped, so let's go grab the the thing again so we can find his ass and then take the money back. Jesus, alright. He's all the way at the bottom. Alright, let's go get him. Oh my, fuck off, man.
し訳ございません。申し訳ございません。うわっ。同じこと言わすなよ。行くぜ。
Here he is. Okay, so let's equip this, and then...
お前黙って出せ。金後悔すなや。おらおら来い。おら雑魚げ。おらおら来い。おら雑魚げ。
Oh, fucking come on! Ugh, so fucking annoying.
Huh?
Jesus fuck. This is a waste of time I didn't want to have to do. God damn it, man.
お前金出せ。邪魔や。おら
Give me my fucking money back. Thank you. Alright, back to the Dragon and Tiger, because holy crap. Alright. Oh, bloody hell. Alright. Actually, no, let's like sell a bunch of the ones that are like low on ammo. Alright.
ありがとうございました。いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。
All right. Right.
いらっしゃいませ。
Now should be able to craft the sturdy knife. Bruh.
ありがとうございました。
Let's put them like all in our inventory. Yeah, this is annoying. Okay, here we go. So now we need... Oh my god, okay. We need an absolute crap ton of rubber. Alright, that's gonna take like a minute. 2 minutes almost. Let's go back to the club. Excuse me. Hopefully he just stays. Hopefully that guy just stays around this area, so I don't have to worry about him like creeping up on us when we're like waiting for the equipment timer to go down. All right, so let's just check. I think Mana was the last one we did, right? Yeah, so I is next. Okay. Yeah, let's like relax a little after that annoying Mr. Shakedown interlude there. Listen to this nice song. Like buy accessories from Itron. Alright. I can't fucking sing. I don't know why. Every time it makes I want to try, like, to hit that. There's no way in hell I can hit that note. But alright, so now Ai-chan should be done. Yep, so just Hibiki and Saki, I think. Alright, the gear search is done, so let's go back. Like, the only parts are really rubber and whatever, so we shouldn't end up with like an absolute crap ton of it, I think. So I hope so, because we need a freaking 100, so. But we're gonna save at the thing just in case, because you never know. So, but we need like 100 of the rubber, basically, to do the extremely sturdy knife. Yes, let's go back over here and save at the item box, and then we can go in and hopefully end up with a ton of rubber. Literally got what, 2? Oh my god. Alright.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。
Alright. Let's try taking those off, maybe? And we'll get more of the rubber. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. That's more like it. There we go. Alright, see, how much more do we need? Let's go to craft. 25, alright. Oh, we didn't get any. God damn. Alright, need 3 more.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。はい。
Alright. So then we have to dump all that stuff in the item box where we can craft the thing anyways. So actually, so let's equip these two. Go to the pager. Alright.
いらっしゃいませ。
Alright, so we're at 70. Alright.
ありがとうございました。
So we only need 30 more, it looks like, and we'll be done. So that's not bad, I think. So we need 100. Alright, so we got the extremely sturdy knife. Butterfly knife we have. The super spicy knife we also have. Chinese broadsword we have. Alright, so we need this thing, okay. Okay.
いらっしゃいませ。
Alright, let's go out on our search. Alright, this one. So we need the Lotus Clan and the General Guan one. Alright. Alright, so let's go back to the club and do some more searching for stuff. All right.
I wanna be your I wanna be your Somebody say I'm the girl with a drink and up for wine. Every man seems so happy to see me good. Do I look nicely enough? I got dressed up before you. Look at me, this is my love all for you. Stay all night long, sit tight in sofa, drink wine and talk every night. Look at me, don't ever see her, don't touch her. Today's time for you and me. What you like, how you like, what do you like best? What you like, how you like, I can't think anymore. What you like, how you like, what do you like best? What you
All
like,
right.
how you like, I just want you.
All right, let's see how much time do we have left on the search for the Lotus Clan broadsword. 58 seconds. Yes, let's go back. So we have to search for the other one too, so we'll be back here in a second anyways, I think. So I'm sure we have both our things equipped. Yeah, because the Lotus Clan thing is like a rarer item, I would say. Oh, what am I doing? I need to go to the taxi stand. For an idiot. Alright.
もったいないな。
Sorry,
俺
man.
らと一緒に楽しいとこ行かへん。
いらっしゃいませ。
Okay, just had to do that to get him to move. Hopefully? Question mark? Please? Alright. Well, I got us the time to finish that off. Let's go save. So we're looking for the Lotus Clan broadsword. Let's see. Come on. Fingers crossed.
Hi.
Nope. Alright. That was one. Okay.
Hi.
Boom! Alright, so we have the recipe for the Lotus Clan one.
いらっしゃいませ。
Now we need to search for the General Guan's broadsword. which is in the same place. All right. So let's go finish off the business section. So I think if we buy these last set of accessories, we'll complete it completely. Alright. So this is probably our last time listening to this song, so soak it in.
I wanna be your I wanna be Somebody say I'm good girl with a drink and up for wine. Every man seems so happy to see me good. Do I look nicely enough? I got dressed up before you. Look at me, this is my love all for you. Stay all night long, sit tight in sofa, drink wine and talk every night. Look at me, don't ever see her, don't touch her. Today time for you and me. What you like, how you like, what do you like best?
Alright.
What you like, how you like, I can't think anymore. What you like, how you like, what do you like best? What you like, how you like, I just want your love. Even though you look at
Alright.
I want to be your girl.
Oh, okay. See if I like save them. Alright, so that should be it.
Somebody say I'm good girl.
Alright, we go to the completion list. Yes, the business section is all done, which apparently is the biggest one with 99 things to do. But we have completed it completely, so we're doing very good here. So let's head, I think, I'm guessing for probably, 0 seconds. So let's head back to the shop and see if we got the General Guan broadsword, either the recipe or the item itself. and or the actual just fucking like if we get the Lotus Clan broadsword, like just the item itself and no General Guan one, I'll be fine. We'll just go back in and reset anyways, because
もっと出せや。
やめてください。さっきので全部
that'll save us a lot of time. We just get the actual item, so we'll see. But gotta see what's next though. If we get like another long one, what's to do? So now we finish the business section. Like the next section is what, the sub-story section. So that might end up requiring us to switch back and forth, which we might not do. Well, I guess we could. We could do that. Doesn't really matter. Alright, let's see. Alright. Come on, General Guan broadsword.
はい。
Absolute crap. Alright. That's one. Let me flip my book over. Okay, so I didn't have that written down. Alright, so let's see though what we need to do next. Come on, General Guan broadsword. Okay. That's two.
Hi.
That's three.
Hi.
Alright, there we go. So we have the recipe for both. So now we need to see what parts we actually need to make them. Oh, okay. Alright, we just made the Lotus Clan one. That was freaking easy enough. Alright. So now, okay, so what do we need? We need rainbow textile. That's annoying.
ざいました。
Alright. So we need some rainbow textile. Actually, let's see, what else do we need? I think the other item we need might be in the same spot. So if we get one or the other, then I can keep what we just found. Alright, hold on.
いらっしゃいませ。
Yeah, we need the thoroughbred mane, which is another item there. So we need one of those two
ありがとうございました。
in the search results, and then we can be good. Alright, come on, 20 seconds before he shows up. Come on.
一杯乗っていかへん？待ってや、寄ってきませんか？待ってや、寄ってきませんか？
6 seconds, come on. Come on. Nope. Alright, we got 4.
いらっしゃいませ。
Alright, so now we do the thoroughbred mane, which I think, alright, I think it said one of them, it's like one of their default ones. So. Here we go, yeah, this guy. Alright.
いらっしゃいませ。
Alright. Boom. Okay.
ありがとうございました。
Okay, so we need whatever is after that. Alright, so now it's sub-story time, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to switch back to Kiryu-chan for a second, and go through see how many of the sub-stories are done with him, and then maybe do one and then come back, I think. And then that should be plenty of time for the thing to have elapsed. So let's go do that. Alright. Alright. Okay, so I think I know where we need to go. Sure, yeah, let's do the payouts first. Oopsies. Alright. Oh, hello, lads.
後悔する
Alright. That'd be pizza.
Nani?
Alright, let's get her some pizza, man. Smile burger, is that this thing? Yeah, okay. Oh, this way, it's way faster. Yeah, let's get her some pizza. It's got the American, I'm guessing it's supposed to be an American lady. Her name's Samantha Thomas. This way. Yeah, it's got the American lady some pizza. A couple of bites. Alright, let's get to the pizza. It's ironic, like the burger shop also sells pizza, but
Nani?
pizza law. Sure, let's go. This is so weird. So that the the Japanese McDonald's employee is calling the Japanese Pizza Hut employee to get some freaking pizza. Here we go.
Hi.
Alright, to book it back. Alright, well, we literally have a freaking time limit. Oh my god, we have to freaking walk it? Oh my god. Bro, this is like, God, fucking hell, man, come on. This music is like way too epic for us to be like, we're delivering a freaking pizza. Alright, we have plenty of time, I think. We should make it. The time to spare. As we round the corner, we just run straight. And hello. Here you go. Here's your pizza in the 16 seconds to spare.
Hmm?
はい え
Hmm?
え
Hmm.
うん
ピザーラお届けだ。
ん
Hmm.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's great.
Hmm?
Oh, I guess this must be her boss, and oh my god, that is a fugly suit. Holy crap.
何?
Holy shit. Oh god.
Hmm.
はい
おい、いや、
Okay, that pizza's over. You taste the pepperoni. Oh, this game, man. Oh, unfortunately for this guy. Matches happen, but Jesus Christ. Oh god.
おい。何?
え
Hmm?
What the hell? Well, this took a turn. Thank you.
Hmm? Ah. Hmm.
What the hell is he there? That's not creepy at all. Alright. My dude is freaking creeping there. Holy crap. Alright, well, that was funny as hell. See, that's why these sub-stories are freaking fantastic. Like, probably low-key the best part of the game, the sub-stories. They're freaking hilarious. Sorry, gents. Let me... Nope, sorry, bro. We gotta walk away. I'm sorry. Apologize. It would normally help that guy out, but we were nearing the end of my time for today, so I want to try and acquire this old stun gun, I think is what we were looking for. So... alright guys, fight me or not? You gonna fight or not? Okay, thank you. Alright, here we go. Alright.
人間じゃねえよあんた。
Okay, let's see. Let's head back. I'm guessing, are all their collections done? Let's see. I'm guessing they must be. That sub-story took a hot minute. So yeah, alright. Let's collect our earnings, and then head back and switch to Majima-chan.
どうもお疲れ様です。あれ？
Alright. And the reason I'm not spending here is a bunch of money right now. I'm not spending any of it like on abilities and stuff because I want to save it just in case we somehow run out. This Majima, we can just like dump him like another like 10 billion yen like right away to keep going. But alright. What the hell? Oh, okay. So is that like, does switching Kiryu not change the equipment time? Because like, I feel like that was way longer than whatever the amount of time was. Alright, so I guess switching to Kiryu-chan does not help us at all, unfortunately. Okay. That is good information to know, I suppose. So, now that we know that, we're at the stick to Majima sub-stories for now, I suppose. Actually, since the timer's still high, I might as well just run it back up here. Let's take this guy out too. Hello. First, moving up that 9. Alright. Alright. That's very interesting. So, seemingly like switching to Majima, like some Kiryu business stuff countdown, but the equipment search just doesn't. Alright. Alright, 27 seconds. Let's just keep our eye out.
お疲れ様です。おい、おのれ。
Alright.
待って財布出さんかい。なんなんや。
Alright, so let's drop a save here. Alright, let's see. Hopefully we get the old stun gun on the first try here. If not, we're probably going to end up just wrapping up today's episode here. Let's see.
はい
Boom! Alright, so we got the old stun gun. So we cross that out. I still don't understand how like a stun gun counts as a knife, but what do I know? Okay, spawn. Hyper stun gun, okay.
いらっしゃいませ ありがとうございました
Alright, so we need the hyper stun and gun. So let's just go. We'll save the wrap today's episode here. So next episode we'll, I guess since we can't, Kiryu ones don't seem to like make the timer go down. We'll do some Majima sub stories that we may have not completed yet. While searching for more equipment. So this one was good though. We got a lot of equipment done. We finished the business section of the completion list entirely, and we did one really funny sub story with Kiryu. So hopefully you did enjoy this episode. And as Dolce Kamiya says, see you next time.